Do you see me, toe cutter? Do you see me, man?
Man, I love this shit. Now, I'm gonna be honest, my history with this whole franchise has always been a bit strange. Growing up, I've definitely spotted bits and pieces of these movies, and each time, I definitely saw more than I should have at that damn age. It wasn't until Fury Road came out that I too was converted into a believer. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know shit about these movies. Now, I was struggling before to describe how this movie made me feel, but honestly, it's like Saturday cartoons all over again. Seeing lunatic villains practically pounding their chests, harassing town people, and then watching the Batmobile stroll up while this track starts playing. This movie just has a classic 80s vibe where it feels like the tensions stay high and never come down, which I find most apparent in the score. It's prevalent in literally every single moment of the movie, and it just wouldn't work the same without it. For those of you who haven't seen it, I'm gonna speedrun this little synopsis. In the not-so-distant future of Ohio, our police officer protagonist chased down a gang member on the open road. He bites the dust shortly after, and the day is saved. Except for the fact that the gang member's buddies, Toe Cutter included, are pissed about his death. They end up taking shop in a nearby town, and they terrorize a couple that try to flee. Our protagonists show up to the crime scene and get the first run-in with one of the underlings. From there, it's pretty straightforward. They kill Max's partner. He gets depressed, he decides to leave the force.
Alright, I'll tell you how it is. You're a winner, Max. You're on the top shelf. And I'm not gonna lose you because of some crazy notion about quitting.
He has a baby with his wife, and eventually, they stumble across the group in the town. And the tensions rise from there until his wife and son are, well... Man, when I tell you the moment Max goes mad... that's nice.
Quit toying, Baba!
I know what I'm doing.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
But yeah, that's pretty much it. The first one is kind of quick, it's pretty simple, and honestly, I had a lot of fun with it. With little budget they had, they put into the first and last set piece, and I think they knocked both out of the park. I enjoyed the characters as well, as simplistic as they were, Mel Gibson needing to say nothing.
Ducks Nitro, phase 4 hit, twin overhead cam, 600 horsepower through the wheel, with the blower. Oh, it's his meanness, but the music and the pictures.
Toe Cutter definitely stole the show for me though. Hugh Keyes Byrne brought this nuance to the role that I thought gave him this spiritual and almost parental role over the goons, and I thought that was a nice dynamic. It made for a couple of heartfelt moments. But yeah, fun joyride. Seven out of 10. Yup, this one's better. No joke, from the opening monologue, I sat there like an 8-year-old in front of the TV just kicking my feet up. I mean, I was feeling giddy. This one keeps the same energy as the first, but just adds this layer of sauce that just... I like that everything gets amped up from the wardrobe to the set design and the music, I mean... Talking about the opening monologue again, I really like that they leaned more into the mythos and the atmosphere of the Fury Road itself, and it's something that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. And Max, oh good old Max. Honestly, he has less dialogue in this one than the last. I think it's great. I feel like a world this wild and over the top benefits from a main character who mostly listens. I feel like it eases us in a little bit better. In this, Max travels the vast terrain, killing any savages in sight, being ambushed by one group and then capturing one of their pilots shortly later. He tells them about a village of people protecting an oil reserve, and naturally, him and the savages converge there. He ends up sneaking in, offering his services to help them transport the oil.
You want to get out of here? You talk to me.
All of this being a decoy for the villagers to escape into the sunset.
And the road warrior. That was the last we ever saw of him. He lives now, only in my memories.
Honestly, I think this one is simpler than the last. For me, a lot of the things that I loved watching in Fury Road kind of stem from the inspirations that shine through like hell in this movie. Although dialogue is even fewer, I'll admit there isn't as memorable a villain this time around. It's just
Humongous, the Lord Humongous, the warrior of the wasteland, the Ayatollah of rock and roller!
I'm gravely disappointed. Again, you have made me unleash my dogs of war.
And we also have Chapless, which, interesting choice, bro. They end up running him down along the Fury Road, killing the remaining soldiers, one guy just straight fully selling the bag and killing himself. And just when all hope seems lost, the big slam happens. And man, this shit is just fun as hell, pretty on par with the last, but honestly, the action stepped up for me. 7.5 out of 10. In a future not so far from our own, Max travels the wasteland being mugged by father and son duos. He stumbles across an oil-driven cave oasis known as... Now I'm gonna get this out of the way. I don't like this one, but I will start with what I do like. Tina Turner is surprisingly not bad, and our boy, good old Max, he talks so much more.
Who are you?
We're the waiting ones.
Waiting for what?
Waiting for you.
Who do you think I am?
I think you'd be testing us.
Boring!
The arc in this one is about Max making a deal to shift the power balance of Tina and...
Master Blaster. They're a unit. They even share the same name.
But yeah,
let's do who you
let's
are minus
pretend
the
like
horn
you're not
stings.
who you are.
So he basically challenges him to a 1v1. He runs the fade in a legendary Thunderdome. After they goof around for a bit, Max finally bests him and goes in for the kill. So I was wrong. You know what? After these last two movies, everything I've seen this man do, the entire point of his arc is that he is just inflicting vengeance upon the wasteland after losing everything to the Fury Road. I don't know. Him sparing him right here is just so damn out of character. Anyways, from there, pretty much all the stuff I don't like continues. Max stumbles across a child village. They all follow this religion, thinking Max is some kind of
Raggedy Man.
Some of them get angry and take off in search of a better life, ultimately leading all of them to stumble across Bartertown, which, yeah, the connection of what the plan is? I don't know. After a bit of a struggle, they finally escape into the sunset after Max's sacrifice.
Well, ain't we a pair, Raggedy Man?
Or I guess not. Nope, she's gonna let him live. Okay, alrighty. So I'm gonna be real. This shit has nothing to do with the Thunderdome. Surprisingly enough, the only real gripe I have with this movie, apart from general speech and IQ dropping so heavily within the span of 30 years.
What's this? You think I don't know the law? Wasn't it me who wrote it? I say that this man has broken the law. Right or wrong? When the law says, bust a deal, face the wheel.
Bust a deal and face the wheel.
Bust a deal, face the wheel. Bust a deal, face the wheel.
This movie doesn't have any damn cars. The finale is the first sequence involving any car sequences, which is the staple of every single one of these movies, and I just can't tell you how badly that boils my blood. They give me my dopamine hit an hour and 30 minutes in. But yeah, otherwise, I don't like Max in this one. He's kind of a passive guy with a rather weak motive. And honestly, the villains this time around are kinda stinky. 3 out of 10. Needs more action. Or maybe better action. My biggest love in retrospect to these films is the general mythos of the Fury Road and how it gets set up in these movies and then explored. Although I wish it was a little bit more fleshed out in these ones, I still enjoy it for what they are. The themes themselves here are portrayed in later films, and yes, I'm going to talk about those later, but there's just something about the idea of the Fury Road, like this never-ending path of despair and chaos that constantly propels us forward throughout the years. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much into it. It works for me. Otherwise, these movies as a package are pretty enjoyable, but some are definitely better than others.
You!
Me? It's your lucky day.
It is?
Uh-huh.
One man wins when the other's unconscious.
So, thank you for being here. I'm gonna go to bed.
Are we back?